4th. Close for the top 3 places. GM's in a great viewing spot. Watch the fight. Close. Oh!
Yeah, Brody wins.
Hjorten with a slight mistake at the end. Well, looking good for Team Nordic.
Yeah, it's 2-1.
Oh, there was a mistake by someone at the start there. It was Subtimal again, making a mistake at the start. Really not going that first corner.
Eric is leading. Brody not far behind.
Session right up there. Yep.
In the middle of them.
Oh,
Session.
Session with a mistake. Now looking good for Team Nordic, with them having top 3 places. Wow.
So,
Nordic are looking fast.
so those were 2 champagnes in a row as well.
Yeah. So definitely not a new record in the last match.
Yeah, we talked about it before.
What's the global score right now?
What do you mean? It's
The total.
Nordic. It's 1-1. So Nordic winning the 1v1 and Belgium winning the 2v2. So it's 1-1. Now this 3v3. Obviously, it's 3 points to Team Nordic and 1 to Belgium at the moment.
Brody in the lead.
Yep.
He's really fired up.
Him and Eric are in the top 2 spots, and then Hjorten's battling for 3rd with Session and Subtimal. It's going to be close between them 3.
Oh, Eric made a mistake.
Oh, it could be. Oh, also Hjorten making a mistake.
Yeah.
Wow.
You see, tiny mistake. It's getting punished right away. So it's 3-2. Eric is fast at the first corners, but then Brody is taking over the lead each round.
Brody's looking really fast.
Yeah.
Interesting that he wasn't really driving in the earlier Nordic matches. I think he really would have, well, added a lot of weight, obviously.
Yeah. Sometimes you have a real life obligation. Subtimal made a mistake.
Yeah, of course. Looking good for Team Nordic again, kind of in the top 3 spots.
Hjorten is leading.
Yeah.
Wow.
Well, he's really fast.
And
Oh,
Eric making a mistake at the same corner.
I think. Yeah. But still, I think a round for Nordic.
Yeah, a round for Nordic, because Hjorten and Brody were winning this round. Yeah, they won this round. Eric is always leading the first corners. Then Brody comes taking the inner line.
But not this time, I don't think.
Not
It's
this time.
Session this time. Oh, well, actually, maybe it's not just Eric.
Yeah, I think Session was taking it
Too
bit
tight,
risky
maybe.
way.
Yeah. But really, only Session is up there for Team Belgium to try and fight it out with his top 3.
Yeah, Eric leading, Brody in second. Hjorten not far behind.
Oh,
Session
Hjorten catching up to
between.
Session. Yeah,
He's
Hjorten now
overtaking him.
taking
He's
him.
overtaking
Yeah.
him. Wow.
Oh, Session with a mistake.
Yeah. Feel bad.
It would not have really mattered anyway, because, well, it's top 3 for Nordic. If he had even gotten 3rd or 2nd, it wouldn't have mattered.
Session was trying everything he could. Ooh, Jedi.
Oh, Jedi, quick, get out.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's in spec now.
Okay.
I hope the points don't get screwed up because of that, though. Know what I mean?
Yeah. We'll see.
It might be quite a convincing one anyway. Well, Belgium, second, third, and fourth. Jordan in first. Could be around for oh, is that Subtimo a mistake there?
Yeah.
Oh, he's possibly ruined it for Belgium there.
Took a white line.
Brody's also catching up to the front two, actually. Brody
Here's
may
getting
overtake
back.
them. Oh, Brody, you... Oh, wow. Really nice finish by Brody. He
Yeah.
really saved Nordic there. That was incredible. Thought that was maybe going to be a point for Team Belgium there.
Yeah. It's now 6-2, so it's
Match point.
for
Oh, Brody with mistake. Oh, and
Eric
also
made a mistake
Eric
as well. So
All the pressure on Nordic to finish it off,
Yeah.
and they're cracking. Optimal in first, Hjorten in second, Session in third.
there's so many points in ahead, so I don't think they will lose this one.
No, I don't think so, but Belgium will make it a little bit harder for them than a 7-2 victory. Yeah, 7-3, 7-4, I don't know.
Yeah.
Maybe Hjorten going to take the win, or Subtimal. It's going to be close.
Jordan is taking very
Yeah.
fast ways here.
That's a really nice time,
But
0.5.
it's a win for Belgium. 6-2. 3 it will be then.
Brody's trying to fire up Eric, telling him we can do this. Session looking like he's got a good start. Oh, goes Eric. Very nice start by Session and Eric, both of them. Eric's slightly better though. Oh, Eric really screwing up the end there. But it doesn't matter.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. They win this round.
Oh, yeah.
I think Eric was really careful for that corner. He crashed a lot there. So he took a wide line and then crashed into the next corner. Never mind. So
Oh, that's
3-1.
yeah, 3-1.
for
So
Nordic.
Belgium need to win to then get a draw.
Yeah.
Nordic need to win to get a win. Oh, it's going to be close.
It's gotta be close. Yeah, 3-1 overall.
Oh, if Rush was telling me he's very nervous for this match.
Couldn't. I can win it. Still will be tight though.
Yeah, definitely. I really don't know who's going to win this one. I think Russia's got a bug where he can't see anything. Oh, and another guy's got a pink screen. Oh man. Hey, Planet
Yeah.
3, what are you doing? Forgets.
Free.
What? Yeah, the restart should fix it. I was having problems as well. And the restart fixed it.
Yeah, it's a lot of purple screens in the MP3 and a lot of sees when game changes are there. It's just switch from spectator to player. I think that's the pain.
Interesting MGM. I don't think there's a difference in the drifting.
No, maybe there's a sound difference, but
Car look more heavy.
yeah,
Don't really know what to say to that.
they're driving the same times as before, so
I'm pretty sure none of the mechanics of that sort of got changed in the update.
nope, pretty sure of that. The only thing they did was putting a limiter on the backwards driving.
Was
So-
Marius's little trick that he...
Yeah, so you can't go faster than 175 going backwards.
Yep.
That's all.
Which is good. Right thing
Yeah.
to do by Nadio, I think.
Yeah, but like in matches like this one, nobody driving backwards. That's obvious.
Well, it only really worked for endurance servers because obviously turning around at the start lost you too much time. I think a lot of them are asking if it's live. That it's not live anyway.
yeah. Question mark, question
Fortunately-
mark, question mark.
Belgium are not giving a response, which is a bit
Weird.
live MGM isn't. That should stop Belgium. Drive? Probably not.
Yeah. My ping is 70 here. 17. So,
Oh, they've actually changed the display for the ping and stuff. I didn't even
Yeah.
realize that.
if you press the second time,
Yeah.
you can see a lot different styles.
Yeah, definitely. It doesn't cover all of your screen anymore.
Yeah.
I got a ping of 50, 60. Hopping between them two, which is pretty good for me.
That's pretty good for you, indeed. What you normally have, 300 or something?
Nah, normally only maybe 120,
Oh.
150 something. But normally it's changing like a lot, like all the time. It dropped down to 80 and then back up to 150. Then it just
Yeah.
hops all over the place. But here, I'm hopping
Really?
between only 50 and 60.
Oh, so really consistent, so that's important too. Maybe you have a good line today. No wheels in between.
Maybe no one's else is on the internet
Yeah.
in my whole village.
Is it live? Yes, it is. So,
Oh,
talking chit chat there, but
yeah, it's
back to the match.
It looks really mixed up actually. I can't really tell who's gonna come out.
Eric is leading. It will be Team Nordic.
Yeah.
Only
Oh.
Subtimals in between.
Yep. That's now 1-0 to Team Nordic. This is really, if Nordic win this, it's really going to make the rankings of all the teams in the group table really interesting.
Yeah.
Especially for Team UK because we beat Nordic but lost to Team Belgium. So
Yeah,
Then
we
if
beat
Nordic
Nordic as
would-
well for Team Netherlands, but still have to play here versus Belgium, so.
yeah, I think it'll be really close between Belgium, Nordic,
Yeah. I
and
think so
Belgium,
too.
Nordic, and maybe the UK as well, depending on how the matches go.
Jordan leading.
And Prodi in second, and Eschen Fourth, I think. Oh, a good last corner by Pure, overtaking Session there. That's another point for Team Nordic, I believe.
Yeah.
2-0.
If it's going like this, it will be a win
Oh.
for Team Nordic.
I've just been updated that my number 31 Deddy has now been deleted, as it's not in the top 30 anymore. What?
What?
Someone just took away my Deddy, no!
Yeah. That
Damn
sounds
you guys.
weird. They took away your daddy.
Yeah. My Deddy's gone.
Yeah, you still have your moment.
Oh, lucky me. But anyway, sorry.
Eric leading again. Like almost every round. Now Nordic even in the lead. Isn't that
It's-
nervous?
Wow, Team Nordic top 4 spots, I think. Oh, only top 3 now as Session overtakes Brody.
Yeah, Pure in the lead.
Yep,
Jorten behind.
Session's not gonna
Eric
catch
not
them.
far. Yeah, Eric second. Jorten third.
Really
There
nice
goes.
times by all of Team Nordic there.
Yeah.
0.39 being the slowest out of the whole team, which is too bad, really, actually.
I think Team Nordic win a
3-0.
lot with Brody with them.
Yeah, definitely.
Too bad he couldn't drive all the way for them. But
I think Team Nordic are definitely going to go up and sort of. I don't know, their view from other nations. Going to see him as a bigger target to beat
yeah, Team Belgium
Belgium.
played a draw versus France. And
Yeah.
now Team Nordic is winning from them. So
But Team Nordic has already played France.
yeah,
So,
they lost against them.
Yeah,
It was in the first round, I guess.
yeah, I
Yeah.
think so. Well, their first match was against Team UK, which they lost to us as well, so
Yeah.
seem to have started this competition off quite badly, but ending strong.
Same as
That's
Belgium though.
another point for Team Nordic. 4-0.
4-0. Yeah, it's always a bit depending on the players who are available at that date, at that time.
Yeah, yeah, of course.
If you have got a wide spread of players such as France or Germany, then
It's a lot
you know the
harder
drill
to get
for
all
the
your.
UK.
Mm.
You're already happy when you have 5 players there.
Yeah, we are.
Same as you saw with Team America.
Yeah, they're not even getting. Well, 3 was the most they had at one point.
Yeah, that's a bit sad though.
Yeah, but yeah, we were, even when we had our match against Germany, we only managed to get 4, and one of them was a stadium player who'd not even played one of the maps yet, so
Yeah. You should
Worse.
play Kenya more often.
yeah, I know.
But Septimal's leading.
And Session in second.
The session in second. Is this a win? Yeah.
Yeah, point for Team Belgium.
Well, we're chit-chatting around. Or is it more like a comfort point for them?
I don't know, it could be a very interesting comeback, but I think it's not gonna happen, it's too difficult for.
Okay. 1 minute silence for your
For
daddy.
the loss of my
For
day.
your daddy.
I loved my daddy so much.
Yeah. It was an old daddy.
Oh my god.
Yep. When they reach the age of 30, they're, well, 31, they die, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Really sad.
Daddies won't get old in the UK.
No, they die young.
It's another point for the Team Nordic.
Yeah.
So it's 5-1.
Looking good for Team Nordic at the moment.
Yep.
Maybe I will be able to get a new daddy. Be a younger daddy. We'll see.
You have to work on that.
Yeah. It's always
Maybe,
harder getting the second daddy though.
Maybe you have
mean,
to
the
ask your
second
mom
one.
first.
Yeah.
Can I have a younger daddy?
I don't think she'll have a problem with that.
Oh, Norton! He crashed.
Yeah, but I think it's top 2 for Nordic. Oh, but look at that,
Ooh,
4
yeah,
Belgian
look at
players.
the score.
It's gonna be a close one actually.
It's still
But
a point
still.
for Team Nordic.
I don't know what the points difference was, but I don't think it was a lot.
Yeah, it was a sandwich. So, this is the match point.
Oh, lots of pressure in this one.
Yeah, not anymore, I think.
Well, it's hard to call it an easy win.
Yeah, the previous round, but I expected a bit more after 5v5, but I think Nordic doesn't mind. They win this more easily than I expected, looking back at the previous rounds.
What did Eric?
We've still got this round. We've got 2 Nordic players in first and second, but Sessions right up there.
Norton
No.
made a slight mistake, but still leading.
Session with a different line there. He's going to try and catch them up.
And Norton made a mistake again.
But first for Pure. Pure will be
Wow,
happy.
red, blue, red, blue, red, blue, red,
Wow.
blue. It's really,
It looks really nice actually.
yeah,
Can do that again. That's great.
yeah, looking fine. Looking like an MP3 update. Yeah,
But that's it over now.
that was it. The Nordic wins
game.
from Belgium in a
Yeah.
tight match.
Good game, boys. Ooh, that was very good to watch. So I guess that's probably the end of the stream now. But there's a very, very important match tomorrow. So
We will stream
definitely don't want to miss it. Yeah.
We are going to stream that.
Yeah.
Oh.
It's France versus Germany. It's the 2 favorites.
What time
Definitely
can we
not
watch
one you want to miss. Hoffa?
Need to
that?
check.
What time?
We need to
What
check.
time?
The-
Come on! Ben already lost his daddy?
Come on!
His life?
9 o'clock. 9 o'clock.
9 o'clock.
9 o'clock tomorrow evening. Be there. Watch it.
Yeah.
Or B square.
It will be
No-
the
no-
match of the CCC.
Definitely. Oh, it's going to be a tough one for Germany and France.
Oh, it will be very interesting.
Yeah. Do we have any predictions on it? Axa, Toffa?
I think
I really don't know.
French. Depending on Cypher.
He is pretty crazy fast, but
Yeah, but as you look at it now,
then
The whole team
Riolu,
is very
Passe, Marius. No. Not like Germany's full of slow drivers, so it's going to be really
yeah,
close.
it's
I
hard
really
to
don't
say.
know.
It's
I
really
don't
close.
know.
So, if we
It will be a
predict it,
really
you
good-
have to watch it.
Good match.
Yeah.
Hey, is that goodbye from us?
It's a goodbye from us. See you tomorrow.
Yep.
Okay.
See you tomorrow.
Bye.